everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, your season 15 champion. I don't have a belt made yet, but maybe we'll get one, so Joe will care. And with me this week, I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Claire.
I'm back.
You're back. You're here for the long haul.
I mean, pending all things good happening, yes.
Well, I mean, you're here presumably this week, and next week, presumably. I mean, maybe you take a week off. Who knows? But then I'm gone for 2 weeks after that.
I am the designated survivor, so I will try to step up.
I mean, seriously, that's 4 episodes. If you hear all 4 weeks, it's 4 episodes in season 16. You only had 9 last season, and you almost won.
I almost, but I didn't. Let's just remember I didn't win.
No, you did not. Let's remember, because I won.
You are the champion. But you know what I did win? Are we talking about that yet?
I mean, did it happen? It hasn't.
Oh, it
not
hasn't
done.
officially
It's
happened.
not done yet, so you didn't win anything yet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to win. Everybody go out
Are you?
there.
Are you?
I don't know. Everybody go out and vote for... How could you not vote for Mr. Rogers?
What's the other option?
I have no idea. Oh, I think I saw a picture of it. Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, it's DuckTales.
Oh, which is cute.
I
but
just voted for DuckTales.
yeah, you
Literally
would.
just now. In all fairness, currently Mr. Rogers is in the lead.
Good.
For our April Madness. At this point, when this podcast comes out, it's done. But we don't know who won.
We're a day behind.
Well, we're a week behind, basically.
Well, we're recording a week behind.
Yeah.
But we're a day behind in voting than where we thought we would be because we thought we would know. It's a lot of story.
Yeah, but Jimmy dropped the ball hard.
But he's right. The analytics were on his side. He said that a lot of people do not get on the Instagram on the Mondays. I mean, I don't really know if we believe him or not, but that's what he said.
I only get on the Instagram like once a week, so I guess I wouldn't know when people get on Instagram. I go on, check my messages,
I
and
don't.
then leave for a week, and eventually I'll poop again, and I'll check it again.
Oh, that's good to know. You only poop once a week.
Well, no, I definitely poop daily.
We don't need to talk about that though.
Some people only poop like once every 3 or 4 days. I think someone said that it was normal if you poop at least once a week, which is bonkers.
No, that's not normal. It's normal if you poop. You're supposed to be like a golden retriever. Like in the morning, you wake up, you stretch a little, you poop, and then you run around like, hey, I just did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
That is normal pooping. That's normal.
Yeah, you poop every day.
But a lot of bodies don't like to do that, and our diets don't really make for that.
Well, you should change your diet. If you're not pooping daily, you should change your diet.
Well, the advice my brother would give, which he gives probably once a week when I talk to him.
See a dietitian?
No, but
okay, fuck him.
Swears by some Metamucil. You can get it at Costco.
Oh, well, but you shouldn't need to take it. You should be able to eat regular food and do it.
Yeah, you should, but also a little supplemental fiber. Get that psyllium. Psyllium?
Just eat an apple.
He probably does that too, but he likes it's more like he knows this will work and knows that he will be able to, he's the kind of person that, if you got to go to the airport, he's going to get up and, wants to be able to shit before he leaves the house. Which, you know what? Poop or get off the pot.
Are you afraid to poop in the airport? I'll poop in the airport all day. I guarantee I've pooped in every single airport right before I've gotten to a plane. Guaranteed. Every single time.
That's so unlike me. But I think it's more
well, I don't want to poop on a plane. I'd rather poop in the airport.
True. But I also think
that's a survival tactic.
Some might say I feel like my turtling abilities is much better survival
So you'd rather
skill.
just be on an airplane and just feel horribly uncomfortable and turtle for 2 to 3 hours?
We don't need to talk about my tummy troubles, but I will say...
Hey, the minute you're telling me I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom is the minute I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah. The minute it happens, I'm like, oh, well, now I got to pee or poop for sure.
I don't know. I'm worried. So we just got this puppy, though, and I'm a little bit worried that we're training her to only want to poop in our yard and pee in our yard. And I don't want that to be the thing.
Where else should you poop?
On a walk. You pee on a tree. You poop out there. No, she, will not do it and then run back to our yard.
Well, I mean, at least it's outside still.
But that does not work like if we're like going on a vacation or if she's like visiting your house. I want her to shit in your yard.
She can shit in my yard. I'll give her permission.
Well,
I'll tell her next time I see her that she can poop in my yard.
that would be really helpful.
Yeah. She likes me.
Maybe
She
we'll
probably
get her
listen.
we'll get her a little Metamucil before she comes over. She'll be really ready to go.
Puppy mucil.
Oh, that could make us money.
I'm sure that's a thing. I mean, it's probably
I
not
think it's
called.
probably-
It's probably not called something so cute, but
I think it's probably just like some sort of additive to the dog food.
Yeah.
Or no, isn't it? Isn't that like it's like a sweet potatoes or something? Does something with dog shit? Anyway, sorry for everybody who did not sign up for poop talk today.
I'm so stoked that we started season 16 just hard with just poop talk.
All sorts of poop talk.
Poop.
I feel,
Human, dog.
feel a little weird about it, but we're here for it.
I feel great about it. What's new? What's new besides everyone's bowel movements?
What's new? What's new?
Not much. Picking shows,
Say at this point.
collecting awards,
Ooh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
or
So
giving out awards, I guess, is what we did last week,
Well,
not collecting them.
we did give out awards last week. Next week we will officially tell everybody who won. I assume Jimmy will tell us who won, and then we will tell you because Jimmy will be gone next week.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out, and then we'll figure out when we can do the winner for April Madness, which is either probably DuckTales or
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
And I don't know that in previous March Madness or April Madness years, I think because Jimmy does it all.
Yep.
I think he
Thanks, Jimmy.
like pre-clears each show that he picks that like, okay, this is available on streaming. This is available on streaming. We definitely didn't do that this year.
No,
So like we'll need to figure out if like DuckTales and or Mr. Rogers
I
are
will
available.
go to the library. Like I will get these on. I will download them illegally through Josh. I won't actually do it.
Wait, what? Why are you throwing me under the bus? I've never done anything illegal in my life.
Okay, download them legally.
There you go.
You wouldn't download a car.
I would if that's possible.
I
That sounds
know.
awesome.
Those ads are so messed up from like what years were those? Like the 2000s?
Early 2000s for sure.
Everybody would download a car.
You wouldn't download a pack of cigarettes.
I totally would.
I've never smoked a pack of cigarettes in my life, but I would smoke a downloaded pack of cigarettes. For
yeah,
sure.
download that shit for sure.
That extra cancer. Love it.
The encoded cancer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
It's got the beeps and the boops.
Let's do it. All right, cool. Well, we got that going for us. So, season 16, fresh slate. I'm going to be gone for a little bit, so I'm worried about defending my championship, but
I feel like 2 weeks is not something
2
to
weeks
worry
is
about.
the amount that I missed. So here's the problem: is 2 weeks is the amount I missed in season 15. So that's good, but also I am going once again on a bike trip this year, and it falls in this season too. So I will miss, I think maybe one day again. So that's 3 weeks, but I could probably move it.
We could change the dates in case you're worried about your title. But I mean, if we're gonna make a belt or something and like we all start
what I'm saying.
carrying,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm excited about our T-shirts for whoever wins April Madness.
Blue Bloods.
Oh my gosh,
Blue Blood t-shirts.
Blue Bloods.
You sent the worst shirt I've ever seen, and it was $24. But it not only had like all of the Blue Bloods characters, it also had like handcuffs, and I was like, I will never wear this. Thank God I didn't win.
I was in like the parking lot of a liquor store.
Perfect.
And I was like, I need to send a Blue Bloods t-shirt. First, I was like, I don't even know if they exist, but I think a t-shirt of everything exists at this point. So that was the first one I saw, so I sent it.
But I will say that, like, you know how like all of the technology is listening to us at all times.
Yeah.
Blue Bloods is now coming up on my TV as like, this show's on right now. Like, you should watch it. And I'm like, I will never, unless we first and last it. But they know.
Wonder if that's what we're watching today. Just kidding.
I don't think so.
Joe, what is this podcast about for any quizziting ears?
We take a TV show per week and analyze it via the merits of its first and last episode. And in order to do that, we go in blind and watch the first episode. Somewhat blind, I guess. We read some Wikipedia and then watch the first episode. We review that. make predictions for what we think is going to happen in the last episode, and then watch that and see how we did on those predictions. At the end of the season, the winner gets a championship belt.
Woot woot.
God, I want that to be true. We get a championship belt. I need to make one soon, so I can have one for at least a couple weeks.
So you can hold it for a
I
while.
was so happy though that when Joe didn't win the football thing, so we got rid of the weird football trophy y'all have.
Oh, you mean like fantasy football?
Yes, it was like.
Did Joe have a trophy?
He had it for 1 year because I
Oh.
think he accidentally won.
That's
I mean,
kind of
he's got-
kind of how all fantasy football works. Everyone, you just kind of fall into it.
Well, is it like Jimmy points? Like how he's also got like another point system for us.
He is the commissioner of our fantasy football.
Okay,
league.
so it is Jimmy points. So like, who even fucking knows how he's scoring that shit?
I mean, I think Yahoo Fantasy Football, which we use, clearly lays out how the points work
Oh.
in that. But
He does do a nice recap. I will say, if anybody is looking for a fantasy league to join, call up Jimmy. He is so detailed about this shit. I'm like, dude, I've tried to like ask him questions about a lot of other things. Doesn't have a fucking clue. But you ask him one little fact about like who's winning a bracket, dude knows all the deets. Very impressed.
it was a good way to hide like some Jimmy shade within some like a little bit of like
He knows
nice
shit
stuff.
about anything.
This
But
guy
a game?
fucking don't know shit about nothing. But if you ask him about a bracket, he's good
Okay,
at.
I need to be careful because he did text me when I was filling in for him, and he did text this week, and he agreed with mostly me the whole time.
Yeah.
And I told him I would beat him again today. So Jimmy, whatever I said about you is also true about me. I don't know shit about anything.
All right, I second that.
True.
What's the so who picked the show then?
I've got one.
But did you decide on it?
Yeah, because you went back and forth, so I just picked.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do?
Right? Oh no. We'll do both shows eventually. I'm sure. We've got a few weeks here. This week, I mean, again, trying to pick stuff that wasn't on the April Madness, at least until we're a few weeks out. Thought it might be time for some educational programming.
Oh, you went that way.
So this week we're hitching a ride on the Magic School Bus.
On the Magic School Bus. I was like actually hoping we could save this so I could put this in my bracket next year.
You wanted us to just save it for an entire year?
Yeah, 100%. Once Joe brought up that this was a show and it wasn't on my list, I was like, okay, great. And then when he was in the car on the way over and he's like, what about that show? I was like, I think that's why I was medium on it. But I'm excited. I don't really remember much about it. It's going to be great. What do you know about it, Joe?
So the Magic School Bus ran for 4 seasons on PBS from 1994 to 1997. I didn't know that it was based on a book series of the same name.
You've never seen a Magic School Bus book?
I'm sure I've seen a Magic School Bus book, but I didn't know that the book came first.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen a Magic School Bus book in my Scholastic book fair back in the day, but I think I always assumed that it was based on the TV show, not pre.
Yeah, no, totally the other way around for sure. Miss Frizzle came to life though with the cartoon, we'll say.
That's what I'm saying. And I think also the way that most people came to know the Magic School Bus through the TV show, starring Lily Tomlin as the voice of Miss Frizzle.
100%.
And of course, its very well-known theme song, which is performed by Little Richard, which I didn't know also.
Ooh, I'm going to have to listen for some Little Richard.
Yeah.
Does he give like a woo? Because doesn't he woo?
He does woo.
Okay.
I just remember the part where he says you might get baked into a pie.
Okay. Well, I'll listen for some wooing. Do you know the name of the first one? Because I'm assuming the names of these are going to really tell us what they are.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's not the one about the body because I did a whole project on the one that's like about the body.
I assumed it was the one about the body, but it is not. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing it's like space or something.
Yeah. I mean, do you have ones that you favor? Do you have a favorite?
I don't think I have a favorite, but I will say that there's some I've seen a lot more than others. So if you threw one out there, I could be like, oh yeah, I've definitely shown that to a class at some point.
I can remember one about physics. I remember the one where they go into Ralph's body.
It's like in my brain, the magic school bus only gets small and goes into people's bodies.
Yeah, right. Either to see their digestive system or they're like, fighting off germs with white blood cells
Right.
or something.
Let's see how Diana got breast cancer.
That's the saddest fucking thing ever.
It's educational.
It's educational. We'll learn. Did you say how many episodes there were?
You would think you would say here. What's 13 times 4? 52? 52.
Yeah, it's 52.
Yeah, 13 episodes each season for 4 seasons.
How's everyone do that math in their head? 13 times 4.
I actually don't do math. I do that.
Excuse me?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
13, I specifically don't. I just know that like
For 13, you explicitly don't?
13 by 4, I do not do math.
But like 12 by 4, you do math?
Yeah.
Okay, can you do both of those for me right now?
Well, 12 by 4, because 12s are on a, the multiplication table, right?
Sure.
But 13 falls off of it.
Okay.
So I don't know 13s, but I know 13 off the top of my head by 4 because a deck of cards, which a lot of games are 4
okay.
players, you get 13 cards.
I like that association.
See, I just did the. I did 3 times 4. Right.
3. Okay, wait, what? I love hearing how people do math
I
because it's
know.
always ridiculous.
I did 3 times 4,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I carry the 1,
Okay.
and then I've got 52.
Okay. I did
Because I just multiplied by 4.
I did 13 times 2, which is 26.
Oh,
and then,
doubled.
and then 25 plus 25 is 50, and then I have 2, so it's
Oh,
52.
yeah.
Dude, I
Interesting.
have to say,
I
Joe's
compartmentalize.
Joe's card version of that, though, might be max level. Like, I think that's impressive.
But that only works for
That
13 by 4.
literally only works in that exact scenario. Yeah.
Unless you have like anecdotal things for every
as the
factor
best mnemonic
combination.
devices work, right?
I probably would have done like the same thing for like 14 times 4. I would have done like, okay, so 14 is 28, so that's 25 and 3.
Oh, I thought you were saying you have another
And
like
56.
anecdotal way to just know that that's 56 or something.
No, it's the same way as I would have just gotten to 25 to make 50 easy, and then I knew I would have had 3
Sure.
and 3 left over.
Okay, so where can we watch these? Are these like all online? Do we have to go to pbs.org? I feel like I can't find shit on PBS these days.
They're on PBS. I think they're also on Tubi.
Oh shit. Okay.
To be for freebie.
Yeah, Tubi is where I found it. So
Did you guys watch a lot of this like growing up?
I
Yes.
think so. For me, it feels like a Sunday show.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't have a day
I
of
feel
the
like
week.
X-Files feels like a Sunday show.
Okay, this is
Sunday
definitely
morning
younger than
cartoons.
X Files.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just trying to think of like Sunday shows, and I'm like, I don't think Simpsons was a cartoon on a Sunday, but I don't feel like Magic
Well,
School
what
Bus.
were you doing in 1994?
1994? I was fucking 9. I don't know. Putting my finger in my butt.
So you definitely weren't watching this, or you did want to know what happened when you come out the butt. So you were watching it.
Yeah. I don't know what happens when
There's
Diana.
a lot of butt
There's a
checking.
Yeah,
finger
I
in her
guess
butt.
it could have been like before school or something.
Seems like it seems like an after school, maybe even before school thing. Maybe a
Mhm.
Saturday morning. I could see this as a Saturday morning cartoon.
I wonder if they say on the internet. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I can't really figure out when I would have watched this.
Like a lot of times you probably watched it like in school though.
Yes, I've definitely had some of that.
Like you got a sub, they're gonna pop in the DVD.
They wheel in the TV cart.
Oh, even better.
Do kids not get TV carts anymore?
No, because they just have screens everywhere in the classroom.
Fuck, TV cart was like, there's like a dopamine hit when like
The
a
kids-
TV cart comes in, you know?
I would love for other teachers to comment or like and subscribe or whatever you do when you need to like give feedback to a podcast. But like we had noted in the last couple years that students could no longer attend to a video. And so like you try to watch a video, they can do a clip, like they can do like a YouTube length video. But if you're trying to watch like a video, like, or even like a Magic School Bus, it's like 30 minutes. Like they're lost. Like you're going to need something else to do.
Is it because they have their cell phones in their pocket?
I mean, this year
Or
they're
are they
supposed to
just-
take those
Are
away,
they
so
just
who knows?
all dumber now? Which one is it?
I don't think anybody's dumber now. I do think, though, it is interesting how we have very short attention spans. Even myself.
No, I agree with that in a way. I feel like when watching a video or a movie, I tend to, if given the opportunity, I will look at my phone every once in a while. And I have started to put my phone in like a different room.
Oh, that's a good call. I just
You got to
noticed.
be there. You got to be there if you can't grab something else. You're now there, you know?
I just noticed that like I like am taking the dog out and I'm like grabbing my phone and I'm like, but I don't even need this. Like I'm not gonna look at it. But it's like kind of.
Oh, you're grabbing your phone to like when you're leaving?
Yeah, just like because I want it in my pocket, but it's like I don't need it,
I mean, I would do that because I want to listen to something.
which makes sense, right? But no, this is
But
just
I wouldn't
me.
take it out on because I just walked a dog not too long ago, and it was actually fantastic because I just had to listen to a podcast and walked around. But that would have been the same when I was like 15 because I would have brought my like Walkman or something.
Yeah,
You know,
your iPod Touch.
I don't think that not when I was 15.
Dude, I never had a Touch. Those
I don't
things
think an
were
iPod Touch.
fancy.
I don't think that was because when I was 15, that was 2000 when an iPod came out.
I feel
You
like
had
the
the, like-
original iPod came out in like 2000 or 2001.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
The Touch isn't until later, like not until they had like the iPhone.
Do you think that there's still like click wheel iPods that work?
Sure.
I had one in the center console of my car for years and years and years after, like I assumed it broke, and it might still be in that car wherever that car is.
My mom does have a lot of music that is stored on iPods that like it can't be found other places, but she has these like incredibly old docking situations, and you just like are like you look around her house, you're like, how do you maintain this? But she does. She just has a lot of really old iPods. I don't know.
Ooh, the Magic School Bus rides again. So
Yes, there is a few like spin-off series. There was like a Netflix reboot. I remember
Oh.
that. And then I think there was like a preschool one that I saw on the Wikipedia.
the gritty 2025 reboot where Miss Frizzle gets impregnated by a child. I'm sorry.
That is fucking disgusting. Sorry.
It takes place in Florida.
Oh.
So the first episode of Magic School Bus from 1994, which is what we're watching, it's called Gets Lost. So it's like the Magic School Bus. It's called Gets Lost in Space.
Yeah.
It is. That's the classic book too. The book, the space book, was like the classic book.
Yeah, I think all the titles are like they start with verbs, so it's meant to be like the Magic School Bus does this.
The next one, the second one's called For Lunch. So it's like the Magic School Bus for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fun. And it also funny is it says topic. So in Wikipedia, it gives you the topic. So the topic obviously for Gets Lost in Space is the solar system. And then it's like digestion and germs and other things. So, yeah, okay. Why don't we check this out? It debuted or was originally released on September 10th, 1994.
Oh, so that means Pluto's gonna be in it.
Yeah, it's a planet. It's a planet.
Cute.
So let's check this out. Let's see how they get lost in space, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Magic School Bus, and it was called Gets Lost in Space. Do I have a write-up? I sure do, because none of you two fools do. So,
I don't.
Arnold Perlstein's cousin, Janet Perlstein.
Dude, they have last names.
These two do, at least. Visit Miss Frizzle's, a.k.a. the Frizzes class, to go on their first field trip to the planetarium to watch a show about the solar system. When the planetarium is closed, Arnold desperately suggests they go into outer space. The class explores Mercury, Venus, and Mars, while Janet collects proof of their voyage. In the asteroid belt, while Janet is trying to collect an asteroid as further proof, they lose the Frizz and find themselves lost in space. They reunite in Pluto, but Janet is desperate to bring her stuff back. So Arnold gets her to forget about proving herself by taking off his helmet.
Oh.
Arnold gets a cold, but Janice learns that she doesn't need to prove anything as long as Miss Frizzle's class believes her.
I mean, it's a pretty good write-up. I mean, I feel like it's more in-depth than other write-ups that we have. So thank you, anonymous person on Wikipedia or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote it. Somebody in Wikipedia, I guess.
That's pretty much what happens.
I mean, yeah, they went to all the planets.
They told facts about all the planets, but they didn't go to all of them.
Oh, they just like orbited them? Because like,
They
I
were
guess
all-
they
yeah.
didn't go to Neptune or Uranus.
Yeah, why couldn't they call it Uranus?
Because little kids and adult men will find it funny.
Wow. I thought it was really weird when they're like Uranus. It sounded like urine.
What does
Uranus.
Neil deGrasse Tyson say?
I feel like we need to Google that.
We're gonna just,
Do we have time?
well, let's continue, and then while we do this, I'll see if I can't find a clip of him saying.
He probably
Uranus.
says it like
He-
Uranus.
He probably says Uranus.
I bet he says Uranus.
Maybe.
What do you say, Joe?
I say Uranus.
Because you're
For sure.
right.
I also say mortgage, so whatever. I don't know.
He does. It makes me laugh every time we pay it. The mortgage.
It's very literal pronunciations. Space. I love space. I love a tour of the solar system.
Pluto was a planet. That was cute.
I don't really know. What's the current state of Pluto? Is it now a planet or not a planet?
It's a dwarf planet.
It's a dwarf planet. Okay.
Because it also, like, I could look that up. I did Google that earlier. In 2006,
It's a little
it was
person planet.
reclassified. But I liked my favorite part about this whole episode, and I hope you guys don't mind. I'm jumping to the very end, which is the part of this show that I totally forgot about, which is where they have all like the calling, like, so they finished their adventure, they finished the school, and they have all these people ringing into the show, and it's the producer and the lizard Liz, and then the producer, like, it's basically fact checking. It's like, hey, you got all these facts
Yeah,
wrong.
it's pretty meta. Like it's
Yeah.
outside of the show. Yeah.
But at this point, they're like explaining that Pluto was actually not the 9th planet at the time of this show because it was going to be inside Neptune's orbit
yeah.
until 1999. And then I was like, oh my God, that blows my mind.
So Pluto is currently not a planet.
Pluto is a dwarf planet located on the, I'm not going to try to name that belt.
Okay. Because I thought there was something where like it wasn't a planet, then they added it back, but maybe I was wrong.
No,
about
they
that.
definitely never added it back.
Yeah, I was under the weird assumption that it got like some form of status back.
Yeah, it's just weird planet gatekeeping. Just let it be a planet if it wants to be a
Just let it
planet.
Be a planet.
I think that it's like completely like its orbit doesn't follow the same orbit as the other planets, so it doesn't make sense that they're calling it a planet. And also it has like other I can't remember the reasons. I used to teach this shit. Hold on.
I think the bigger thing, and this is me kind of conjecturing based off of like one YouTube video I saw, was that like there is like they haven't been able to observe it yet, but
Yeah.
there's based on the orbit of the other planets and some other phenomena that they've been able to observe, they like know of another like planet-sized heavenly body that is also orbiting the sun.
Hold on. Who the fuck calls it a heavenly
A
body?
heavenly body,
that actually
a celestial body?
a celestial
That
body.
makes more sense than heavenly.
Well, celestial is basically a fancy word for heavenly, right?
In the Chicagoland area, there is a gentleman's club called Heavenly Bodies.
It totally has
Nice.
a different orbit. I'm looking at it on the Wikipedia.
I think it was no nudity though. I'm trying to remember. The reason I know about
None?
it, yeah, like I think it was like girls like dancing in bikinis or something.
It's just a weird Hooters.
Yeah, I know.
R.I.P. Hooters. They're all bankrupt.
I know this from radio commercials.
No, they can rest in destruction in hell.
They kept saying
Are you
heavenly
kidding?
bodies.
Joe loves their wings.
All of their wings,
Their wings aren't good.
not heavenly bodies Hooters. They're crispy. Well, which Hooters have you been to? Just like the Mall of America Hooters?
I've been to like a different Hooters too, but
Okay.
like,
Because I've been to the MOA
I've probably been
Hooters,
to like 2 Hooters once.
and it's like a bootleg Hooters.
Okay, I mean it's not a good Hooters.
They don't even have a Pepsi pour.
They don't pour Pepsi. The wings are different. The fries were different too, weren't they? They're not the curly fries.
Joe, I don't even know.
Mm.
I just was in a Hooters.
The plates were different.
He
I
was-
digress.
You really were
Pluto
upset.
still not a planet. Whatever, I get it. Because I think the thing is like, well, there's a bunch of other planet-like things that are floating
Yeah.
around in that far out orbit that it's just like, well, are all those 15 other planet-sized things planets also? So I get it, but still.
It's the 9th largest and 10th most massive known object to directly orbit the sun. However, its orbital path is different than the other planets in the solar system.
So therefore, it doesn't count.
There's a lot of reasons it doesn't count. I highly recommend everybody goes and does their own research, as we all should in these times, they say. But I did find it really sad that they were going to Pluto, and I was like, no,
Sure.
it's not a planet anymore.
So yeah, they travel through the solar system, visiting each planet.
They started it with Mercury, the closest to the sun,
Mhm.
and then they went through all of them. Obviously, they just skipped Earth because they just came from it. But
Yeah.
and they went. They visited the first two. I think they visited the first three,
Mhm.
and then they kind of just talked about Jupiter, Neptune, and Uranus and Saturn.
Well, they were able to get close enough to Jupiter to get a piece of that.
That red cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gas.
And then they went to Pluto.
But I will say that we need to back up a little bit. I kind of jumped to the end. We got to talk about the elephant in the room, which is who the freak is Janet? Why did Arnold's cousin go on this adventure?
Why
She
not?
sucked. Josh liked her.
I don't understand what you just immediately hate Janice.
Immediately
What the fuck did Janice
was
do
like,
to you?
get off my show.
Yeah.
1, she whined. 2, she was a know-it-all. Oh, my class already learned about the planets. Okay, get the fuck out of here. And then on top of all of that, she's trying to collect stuff to prove to other people that she's on a field trip. Girl, just experience the moment. Live in the moment.
One time I went to Europe and I did take a piece of cobblestone back. So like,
Do you have it?
yeah,
Where is it?
it's upstairs.
Is it like, could I steal it from you? Like,
You could if you could find it,
I'm gonna find the
but now I'm not
cobblestone.
going to show it to you.
I feel like we
Try to
should put
steal
that. Can we put that on the belt?
A piece of
The
cobblestone.
piece of cobblestone.
Yeah, we'll just make that the middle of the belt for winning.
No, we can make a better belt than a piece of
Well,
than
apparently,
a piece of Czech Republic cobblestone.
I think that's pretty cool. I don't know, but
Yeah,
Janet,
She tried to
not cool.
take a souvenir from each planet, and then by the time they got to Pluto, it was too much stuff to take back.
It was
so-
too much stuff. Like
Too much stuff.
she was taking like dump trucks worth of like stuff from each planet.
Yeah.
The meteorites that she was taking were not like little. Like she went full size meteorite.
Well, I mean, they weren't meteorite. They were just like ground rock from the planet.
No, she was specifically trying to get the meteorites out of the holes. Like there, I wrote down some notes.
Oh, as if like so she
Yeah.
wasn't even taking stuff from that planet. She was taking space stuff that crashed on that planet.
I mean, that was their way of discussing meteorites,
Sure,
which,
sure.
if everybody needs to know, that's a stone or iron flying through space. Clearly, we've all seen Armageddon. Was that a meteorite on Armageddon? They had to go drill
Yeah.
it.
They drilled it.
Oh yeah, that.
Because
That-
remember when all those movies at the same time came out about like drilling meteorites?
Oh, there was just two of them.
Well, what's the other one?
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact.
Okay, but then there's also the movie about like the aliens, Men in Black.
That has nothing to do with meteorites or
Or maybe not Men in
asteroids.
Black. What's the other one that Will Smith's in?
He's
Ali.
in a lot of movies. Yeah, Ali. I Am Legend.
I mean the space alien movie.
Independence Day
That's what I'm talking about.
has nothing to do with asteroids or meteorites.
Well-
That's literally just aliens attack the United States.
Anyways, I digress.
So
But
why
I
do you
didn't-
hate Janice?
Okay, why would you bring in? First off, Arnold is his own person. He is
Okay.
the nerdy redheaded guy with glasses. Every single person that has seen this show, if I could describe these characters, I bet you could say the names. Like you can't. Maybe you don't know the names of all the characters, but you might
I do
have
now.
a vibe with them. We did have. You wrote them down. Okay, so go through,
Mm-hmm.
and so our listening audience can be like, "Oh, I know them."
Oh, you want me to describe him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Tim Jamal. Is that was what his name was?
I looked
I-
through the Wikipedia. I could not find evidence of Jamal.
Well, that was on the full-on.
Well, here's the
internet.
deal. This is what I'm going to say. Tim, was his name Tim then?
Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, black kid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know which one that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Carlos, Mexican kid. Do you know which one that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Keisha, black girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's so smart and sassy. Why are you not describing them well?
Because if I just said the sassy girl, you wouldn't know who I'm talking about.
Also, at this point, not a whole lot.
Because we haven't met them very much. We've only seen one episode of
I
them.
would say we know Keisha is smart. We know Arnold is nervous about things. We know Ralphie's got jokes, but
feel like-
that's about it.
I
for
feel like
now.
all of these kids in general seem like they're smart. This isn't a remedial class for sure. They're in Miss Frizz's class.
Yeah.
There's only 8 kids in it, though. This might be a remedial class. I'm not sure.
I mean, Janet is Arnold's cousin. Janet and Arnold, redhead kids.
Mhm.
They're also known as the nerds.
They got glasses.
Yeah, they're the redhead ones. They got the degenerate gene. What is it?
I like how you're naming all the men, but you haven't like gotten to the ladies.
I already said Keisha and I said Janet. So there's 2 ladies. Dorothy Ann, white girl.
She's the blonde.
Oh, okay.
Wanda was the Asian girl.
Mhm.
And Phoebe was the hairband girl.
Yeah, who I honestly thought they'd not put in this episode, and I was like having a moment, and then she was in the scene.
I could say
second later.
Ralphie was also the white boy, but also he was the guy with the big red R on him.
Yeah.
So
Big
like
red hat.
pretty
Yeah.
easy. Like which one's Ralphie? The one with the big giant R.
He does not want you to forget who he is.
I feel like that would be your favorite, Joe.
Ralphie?
Are you a Ralphie guy?
I don't know if I had a favorite kid, to be
I
honest.
feel like Ralphie right now, if like this is 2025 and they redid this show, Ralphie would be playing like a bunch of Fortnite. So if, I wouldn't like Ralphie too much.
What's wrong with Fortnite?
It's fine. It's not great though.
I don't know the difference between that and Minecraft, so like I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, we should stop this
Don't they
conversation. right away.
dance in Fortnite or something?
Sure.
You guys can't just say sure to everything I say. Anyway, I like these characters, and obviously there's Miss Frizzle.
Jack Black's not in Fortnite. How about that?
Oh, because he's in the new Minecraft movie,
There you go. You got
which I haven't seen, but apparently the kids these days are laughing at all the meme jokes in that.
it. I like you said that like you don't know what a meme is.
I know what a meme is, but I don't understand. Like, I literally will listen to the children playing outside, and they'll be like, POV, and then they, like, say a statement.
It stands for point of view.
I understand what that is, but, like, they're not, like, acting like point of view. Like, they're just saying words, and then they're all laughing, which I suppose is how every joke happens. Like, you say words and people laugh. But I don't know. Just listening to their conversations, I was like, I am in a completely different time than you are.
As an adult, listening to just random like neighborhood children speak, it's all fucking nonsense and gobbledygook.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kids. It's kids being kids, man. Kids are weird.
Kids these days.
Kids are weird. They shouldn't make sense to you. You're old.
Do you think kids these days would like this? Because I think they would.
I mean, young enough kids would like this. Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
yeah. Give this like a 7-year-old did like this. Sure.
I don't know, but
give this to Noah. He'd
I
like
still
this.
I still am impressed that Joe's like, oh yeah, this is what my high school looked like, and I'm like at all girls Catholic high school over here with all white people, and I'm like, that is not what my like world looked like.
You mean your all girls high school didn't have a black kid named Jamal
Or Tim.
or
Whatever his
Tim
name
or
is.
whatever his name is? Yeah.
You know, there's some people that maybe went by those names, but we didn't really go that at that point. We were still.
Wouldn't dare call him Jamal.
We
I
probably-
don't. I'm gonna go see because I didn't. We had this conversation like off camera, quote unquote. When Joe was like, "This is what my high school looked like," and I'm like, "This is exactly what my high school looked like too."
Mhm.
Like, we just had. Wait, was this? What do you mean? It was a bunch of boys and girls of all colors
Yeah,
hanging out.
exactly. Yeah.
There was like predominantly,
I
yeah,
mean,
sure, it
this
was
is
probably
what-
like 50% white people, but like
Mhm.
everybody else, it was like,
I don't know. I will say that like PBS, and I talked about this off camera, but PBS did do a lot to push diversity in their shows and make it so that it was more of an urban setting for a lot of their shows. And I don't know. I, for one, think it's really cool because I think that a lot of other cartoons and shows like this of this era in the 90s were not showing
that's true. I
Yeah.
couldn't.
like
I mean, I couldn't like really connect with Arthur because I had no aardvarks in my school.
I fucking love Arthur.
Yeah. But that's the point that I was making, that like you look at this and go, oh, it's so woke, they're so diverse, but it's like, no, this is just actually what like a lot of schools look like.
what a normal like suburban school looks like.
Yes,
really.
exactly.
Sure.
Not Northern Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe different for a Northern Kentucky private school. Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially because you just said it was a girls' school.
Well, that was in Cincinnati,
Oh, okay,
but same diff. Anyway,
but different.
I
states.
think it's great. My favorite characters are still Keisha. I've always felt like I had a connection to Keisha. She's super smart, and I like her.
She didn't have much to do with this episode, though. She wasn't really around too much.
Well, but every time she talked, she was smart and nice.
I feel like everybody was everyone was pretty solid positivity. Obviously, like Janet was kind of like, I get it. Like,
Yeah, Janet
here's
was
the
really
here's the problem.
soaking it up.
Here's the problem. You hated Janet. You
So
as in
hard.
Claire. You hated Janet the minute you like saw her. You're like, fuck this chick.
I really was.
And I was like, I don't even know who this person is.
It was
Um,
nice to see you have like such kindness towards.
Well, I
the
just didn't
character.
understand. I mean, I'll hate her if she sucks, but like,
You did hate her halfway
we
through.
needed to wait till she sucked. You hated her immediately.
Because she sucked immediately. She's
Yeah, I
like,
think you just missed some of the dialogue in the beginning.
immediately she's like, my class is better than your class.
Yeah, she just fucking
get
showed
bent.
up. Like, what are you doing?
Why are you showing up to a field trip? Did you sign a waiver? How are you here?
I wasn't cool with her like stealing a bunch of planet shit.
Hmm.
She's gonna ruin the ecosystem of Pluto probably by like dumping all the other planet stuff on Pluto.
That's what they said at the end, the alien.
Yeah, so that's pretty messed up. So she kind of sucked, but she learned her lesson, right? She like learned from it. She's growing.
She learned her lesson by never being back on another episode of the Magic School Bus, I hope. I don't know. I'm going to look that up. I don't know if that's
She learned her
canon.
the way that it ended was she had all this stuff on the bus. The bus couldn't take off with all her stuff on it.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'm not leaving without all my stuff. And then Arnold
killed himself.
Yeah, what the hell? He's like,
Arnold said
literally rose from the dead.
Arnold said, I'm not leaving without you. So he took his helmet off. His head froze into an ice cube
Like immediately.
immediately. And so they put him on the bus and took him back.
And then he just had a cold.
He just had a cold, but
Yeah.
like he was like, listen.
He like
if
tried to
you-
total recall himself.
Yeah, he was just like, listen, if you don't like get serious about this, I will kill myself.
Which I don't think any child would ever do. Ever. I think they would just be like, cool, you're sitting here. Let's go back to school.
Yeah, they should have just left Janet.
Most people at the beginning of an argument of someone going, I don't want to leave, they would go, okay, well if you don't leave, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I mean, Arnold does have issues. And if we continue to watch this, I'm sure that he will have issues in the final episode. He's a little bit of a
I will
dainty
say
human.
I will say we should probably put Arnold on some sort of list to watch because like that was a jump. I will say I think my favorite character is Ralphie.
Okay.
You would like Ralphie.
I think, well, here's the deal. I think like we got a lot of Janet, we got some Arnold, we got a solid amount of Ralphie, you know, because he was just he was just like a jokey guy, having a great time.
that's the one that I think Joe connects with.
But
the
I think like
best,
Ralphie,
too.
but Ralphie's also like, maybe Ralphie's just like me in school. He like he's chatting, he's having a good time. He's like, maybe he's a little loud, but also like, dog's retaining knowledge. He's learning, you know.
Yeah, he's present.
Like he's smart.
He's
He just
there.
like he's not being challenged enough by Miss Frizzle, so he's talking a little bit more than everybody else.
I disagree. I think that he's being challenged at the right level because, like, they're allowing his jokes to play. He's learning things. He's making mistakes. He's wearing his hat backwards a lot. Like,
Tell all my teachers growing up. 'Cause apparently, I was being taught at the right level, but it was my fault that I was talking.
well, it's not my fault that you're disrespectful.
Joshy.
I was bored.
Well, you weren't in my class.
I was already done with the assignment.
Then I would be like high fiving you and giving you something else to do, or letting you color. You don't seem like a colorer though.
I'd color. I'd fuck with some colors.
Okay, what about like a really big connect the dots?
Is it like the numbered one?
Yeah, but it's like 350 connect the dots.
Okay, give me 10 minutes.
Hell yeah, I got one for you.
I do
but-
that right now. Shit.
Yeah, they're really fun. I will say, Mindware makes them. If anybody's looking for some, but no,
It is kind of like it's like the. I wouldn't say poor. It's like the rich man's word find though. Like you know, like
Are you the kind of person that has to start at 1 in a connect the dot?
why the fuck wouldn't you start at 1?
That's a waste of
What do
time.
you start at like 50?
I start wherever I feel called to start. and then I connect, and then it eventually comes all
I mean,
together.
I guess it's fine. I've just never thought about it. I
guess I
just
haven't
like
thought
I
about
figure
it.
like you start at 1.
The kids who are obsessed with starting at 1 tend to be those that I worry about the most. Just saying.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Just a little bit. They get a little bit frustrated, a little anal, a little bit. They're not flexible.
They get a little bit. They do things in order how they're supposed to be made.
But this is a puzzle.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know.
start? Do you start like?
I figured I would start at 1. Do you think I'm inflexible?
Do you like?
I didn't say anything about anybody.
Do we like? If I like bought you a Lego set, are you gonna just flip a page and start in the middle of the booklet?
This is not a Lego set.
It's the same scenario. It's like it's called an order of operations. You start at 1.
I'm gonna bring you one of these. We'll do it together. Maybe we could do it live the next
Here's
time
the-
I'm here.
I'm not gonna have an issue starting at like 25.
Yeah, I
obviously
get
I'm not
starting
gonna
in the
like
middle
get
seems fine.
lost. It's not gonna be hard. It's not gonna like do anything. I don't think it's gonna add anything to the experience though.
But my instinct would be to start at 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like given my own like volition. I'm gonna start at 1 because you start at 1.
I guess I just don't have volition.
No, you have it, but
Are you calling me a Janet right now?
I mean, are you gonna try to bring it home with you?
No, I'm not
You
bringing
gotta
it home.
you gotta bring it home. And
I'm not gonna.
you gotta
force
bring
you
it
to-
home and then somehow prove to everyone that I started at 50.
You did great. You did great.
Um.
Anybody got any fun facts they learned though? Because there's a lot of facts they threw at us.
I did learn one fun fact, and if I'm curious to know how that works, is when you said it earlier, but they said that like Pluto was like inside of Neptune's orbit, and therefore it wasn't technically the 9th planet that
At
at
that
that
time.
time, because it would have been the 8th planet in order,
Mm-hmm.
because Neptune was on the outside, and I feel like in the deep recesses of my brain, I knew that
Oh,
happened at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But now I want to know what the like the timeline of the orbits are for that, because I feel like it's a long time.
there's a on Wikipedia you can like watch it, which is kind of fun.
That's cool.
I like that. they
But
have
I
that
guess it doesn't
available.
really matter now because Neptune's always going to be the 8th planet
always.
because
And Pluto is just some sort of asteroid floating in the air.
yeah, Pluto's just some sort of little bitch that's sometimes in front of Neptune.
How many Earths fit into the sun?
Oh, like probably like at least 10.
Over 1 million. Did you not pay attention? Come
But
on.
so many Earths.
You said over 1 million, but that doesn't mean that at least 10 isn't not correct.
Technically,
I knew it was a
yes.
lot.
All right, Ralphie.
I didn't catch that one. Ralphie actually
Um,
probably would have retained that information.
Well, he's also a kid. He doesn't have the rest of his life yet.
What?
Well, like, you know, when you've only got like 12 years of memory, you retain a lot more. Like, you probably knew a lot more facts when you were like a kid than you know now. And you know different shit now.
That can't be true. What do you mean? I probably know way more facts than I did when I was 12.
I think you know different facts. I think there's several things.
Like they get replaced?
It's not that they get necessarily replaced in your memory.
How would I not know more facts now than I did when I was 12? I'm 40.
Do you remember when we were like 12? We like knew everything, like the capitals
We didn't know
of the
shit
states.
when we were 12.
Oh,
We didn't know fucking shit. What do you mean I was 12?
I'm sorry. Maybe you were a dumb
I
12-year-old.
was not dumb. I was not dumb.
He was not dumb.
But
not
aren't our
fucking
brains like evolving and growing from
That's true, but also,
childhood?
have you ever like talked to a child about the facts? Like they like sit there and tell you every dinosaur name. How many dinosaurs? Well, okay, I'm
I know a lot
asking
of
the wrong
dinosaurs.
people.
I know a lot of dinosaur names.
I was the wrong people to ask about dinosaurs. I literally looked up and went, no, wrong thing. Anyway,
I know so much useless shit. Way more useless shit than I knew when I was 12.
you just knew like practical shit when you were 12?
No, I knew a lot of useless shit back then too, but like not nearly as much as I've learned
Yeah.
over
I just yeah.
decades of experience.
Yeah, I just don't think, I think it's possible. Because if I know, because that would mean I know less now than I know when I was 12.
I
based on
just
what you
think
said.
that the fact recall of things, it's a smaller pocket of knowledge and you have a quicker recall on that smaller pocket.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a different statement than what you just
It
said.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
So I agree with that,
So
yeah.
let's reclassify my statement.
I agree with how you just said it there.
Okay.
I would be able to recall that smaller amount of knowledge probably better.
Yeah.
But I definitely know more now. And I know more facts now, for sure.
I think I might know less facts.
You got dumber.
I think I got dumber.
Okay,
but
good.
that's because my brain is like filled with like a lot of other information. But I don't
Those
consider
are
them.
but those are all
non-facts?
but not facts.
I don't consider them facts.
Just like you're full of lies now.
I want to know what you consider a fact now.
You know what? We gotta
we gotta move on.
move on because
Yeah.
I don't even know what my facts are. But
Clearly.
clearly, everybody should be in my brain. Do they go into the brain
Whose?
Probably.
on the
Oh,
Magic
they-
I
School
guess
oh,
this
Bus?
they
is
go
a
into brain.
nervous system episode.
I know they go into Ralphie when he's sick, but that's only because it's on the screen.
Based on this like half description that I'm reading there, like that might be a nervous system episode.
I think that's the one where you learn about the blood cells, like white blood cells, red blood cells.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
there's- I feel like there's probably a few episodes where you go into someone's body.
All right. Well, here, let's do predictions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Claire, what do you got?
Okay, I think Joe's gonna be mad about some of our predictions. I did edit them and change them because he said they were too broad, but it's really hard to not be broad in predicting the Magic School Bus. Okay, 1. Miss Frizzle's dress will be based in blue. We know she normally wears the yellow dress with like the sciencey stuff on it, but then it changes colors depending on where she's going. I want it to be based in blue. The ones we can see on the screen currently, none of them are blue.
Yeah.
I see a purple
I
and
feel like
like
I
a
picture
teal.
her in purple.
Well, I want it to be blue.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I think the kids will take over the bus because they did that in the first one, and that was kind of cute. They were like having to drive it.
So like a kid in the driver's seat.
Kid has to be in the driver's seat at some point.
Cool.
This one I think you're not gonna like. I think there's teamwork. There's teamwork in this episode.
Cool.
There will be teams.
As long as it doesn't seem work, then I'll agree with you.
It's teamwork. And then just throwing this one out there because science in 1997 knew what they were talking about. Global warming or something to do with global warming. Like they're going to talk about something to do with global warming.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not necessarily going to say that the earth is getting hotter, but they will discuss like, oh man, we need to recycle.
Okay.
I mean, if they say we need to recycle, that doesn't mean they're talking about global warming.
You will know when you see it.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you know, because I will fight you on this. Okay, I got 4. If I can move a cat.
Come on, kitty.
Get out of here.
Does
All right.
not want to move.
Number 1, Miss Frizzle shoots a laser.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I never could imagine her being armed.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a laser to open a portal or a laser to, like, do a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a weapon.
I'm not saying it's a weapon laser. I'm saying it's a laser. Number 2, I think we see Ralphie eating.
Okay.
Because if anyone's going to eat, it's going to be Ralphie.
Mhm.
Because he's so cool.
Number 3, dinosaurs. Because I just want it to be a dinosaur episode.
Do you want to just like name a couple while you're at it, or?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, that's a lame one. Okay, continue.
Pachyocephalosaurus.
I feel like
Probably
whatever one I'm gonna say, you're gonna be like, "That's not a dinosaur anymore," and I'm gonna be like, "Okay."
Allosaurus.
Is that the one that's not a dinosaur anymore?
Allosaurus?
Oh, I thought you were giving an example of one that.
Oh
isn't
no,
a dinosaur
Allosaurus
anymore.
it's like a T-Rex is small.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
It's just like I think megalodon's technically whatever. It doesn't matter.
Is it Triceratops though? That's like an OG one. That's like not, or is that Brontosaurus or something?
Those are both dinosaurs.
I thought there was a long neck one that was like
Brachiosaurus?
something like that, where it was just like, oh, we thought it was different, but actually it was just parts of a different brontosaurus.
I think Bronto and Brachiosaurus are both still dinosaurs,
Okay.
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
Hopefully this episode's about dinosaurs.
It's probably not, but I hope it is for a point. And then my last one is the bus needs fixing.
Ooh, broken down bus.
Like you got a flat tire, like need some coolant. I don't know.
That's an episode
But
in
the-
itself.
but
How cars work.
Yep.
I would
Simple
watch that
engines.
episode.
It's the Car Talk podcast version of
crossover with Car Talk.
I couldn't give a shit about Cars, but I did go through this phase where I listened to Car Talk. Those guys are funny.
I love Click and Clack. Are you kidding me?
Car Talk was great.
They were so helpful, and like I don't think I could listen to it now because like mostly they're talking about like 1980 cars, like they're like just too old.
I wasn't learning anything. I was just like enjoying the entertainment. Car Talk was so good. I mean,
Oh.
I guess I was learning something, somehow, but
I feel like I learned a lot about cars, and I also like learned to like that I don't fuck with cars. They're a lot of work.
nah, I don't fuck with cars either. Joe, what do you got?
Ralphie eats a sandwich because again,
Whoa.
Ralphie be eaten.
As long as he eats anything, I'm fine with that.
And I think Liz saves the day.
Mm.
That's a lizard.
Yeah, the lizard somehow gets them back on track and saves the day. Miss Frizz says something that rhymes, so I'm going to be listening to each pair of her sentences and seeing if anything rhymes.
I hope she raps.
That'd be great.
And then one of the kids does something that would normally kill them. This was inspired, of course, by Arnold taking off
Arnold.
his helmet in space,
Which would kill him.
which would have killed him.
So
But
like
he
if
just had a cold.
they're like dinosaur land and they like get into poop,
I don't think that would kill you.
I think it would kill
I
you.
feel like it would give you disease.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
I think it'd have to be definitive.
I just feel like I'm ready to give you this point,
Okay.
and we haven't even watched the episode. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Josh, and his eyes say, "Claire, do not give Joe that point."
getting into poop is not a point for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm
think
gonna
it is.
say that. I'm
No.
gonna just say that right now.
Because you can
Alright.
get into some poop and live for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. You can definitely get into poop and live.
Not some brontosaurus shit.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The finale episode of this run of Magic School Bus, because there was the Magic School Bus Returns, I guess. It's called it's called Takes a Dive. So Magic School Bus Takes a Dive. Maybe they go to the Olympics. I don't know.
I think it's
Or
oceans.
do they like you think they like get into a fight and they like take a dive like
I
they
hope
like
they
in
go-
the fifth round or something like that?
I hope they go into a dolphin.
I hope they go into a dinosaur dolphin.
Well, I feel like you could fight and say that, like, you know, sharks were on Earth at the same time as
Sharks are-
dinosaurs.
Sharks aren't dinosaurs.
Okay,
Um,
whatever. I'm just trying to give people points here.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like science will tell you that sharks aren't dinosaurs, so I can't really fight for that one. So all right, let's watch this final episode. Takes a Dive, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of the Magic School Bus. It was called Takes a Dive, and I got a little bit of a write-up here. For their coral reef projects, the Frizzes class each worked with partners. Wanda hates partnership, and instead of working with hers, Dorothy Ann, they keep calling her DA, which I like,
Yeah.
she does her own project. The Frizz tells the class about her great grandfather, Redbeard the pirate, leaving treasure in a coral reef, and Wanda, a wannabe pirate, wants to look for it. The Frizz tells them to go 2 by 2 with their partners, which Wanda teams up with DA, Keisha teams with Ralphie, Tim teams with Carlos, and Arnold teams with Phoebe. They learn about mutualistic, symbiotic relationships in coral reefs. They are forced to work together when they see that one part of the reef has been bleached out by none other than the treasure chest. They then go back to school and open it up, which has a portrait of Redbeard and a model of his ship that can change shape, much like the Magic School Bus.
Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum.
The people who write the write-ups for the Magic School Bus do a way better job than pretty much any other TV show I've been on.
Yeah, they got some love for these. So thank you, Anonymous. Wikipedia is not telling me who's writing these, but they are doing a really good job.
I'm impressed.
The hackers wrote it? That's wild.
Anonymous wrote it. So yeah, they're doing like a little project, and they go to the ocean and they kind of learn about the symbiotic relationships around a reef, which is interesting. And for whatever reason, like Wanda like doesn't want to work with a partner.
Mhm.
I feel like you are the king of the people that would be like, I work better alone.
Why would I do that? Like we're like on a class trip. Like the teacher told me I need a partner.
I don't know. I could see you being like, I work better alone. Like, if you had to be paired up with me, you're going to not want to be my partner.
Well, I mean, I guess.
So you're going to be like, Claire, I work better alone. Right?
I mean,
Joe would be forced to be my partner, but he'd rather be with Ralphie.
I mean, yeah. Was Ralphie my other? Was it you or Ralphie?
Yeah, you got stuck with me. Sorry, dude.
I guess I know what Wanda's going through now.
Wanda's got some rough moments.
You're like the crab and I'm the sea urchin. You only get stuff out of me, but I just have to protect you. That's what I learned today.
I would love to be the hermit crab. That was my favorite scene, and then it made me think of, like, did you guys ever have hermit crabs growing up?
No.
Okay, so there's
I
this
think
place.
someone at school had, like, the school had them.
There's a place in Ohio called COSI, which is like the science center for kids. So like the Boy Scouts and I don't know, you just like go and you do like an overnight at this place.
Mm-hmm.
But my little brother went one year and he came home and you typically got like, oh, it's a caterpillar. You're going to like let it grow into a butterfly, or it's a fish. It's like you came home with an animal, which does seem like something that I wonder if the parents knew. But one year my little brother came home with a hermit crab, and then he proceeds to tell us all that he named the hermit crab. And he was very, very insistent on the name. The name of this hermit crab was Dildo. Dildo the hermit crab. And I've never seen my mom want something to die faster.
Did your brother know that dildo is a bad word?
None of us knew what it was. Just a cool word, just dildo. It was like a cool thing, like dildo. That's funny, and I didn't know what it meant. Like I'm wondering if my older siblings knew, but I didn't know what a dildo was, and we just were like, "Mom, why are you like getting so weird about dildo? Like, let him call it dildo." And
it's one of those things where if like your mom would have just been like fucking chill about it, it would have like never been a big deal, right?
I think she tried to be as chill as you could be, but I'm sorry, like.
I bet if my kid came home and was like, "This is Dildo the crab," I'd be like, "Fuck yeah." It is.
Okay, well now I know what to get you for Christmas.
Give me Dildo the crab.
The hermit crab.
I mean, who's gonna embarrass me in my household because I have a Dildo the crab?
I always wanted a hermit crab to like go from one shell into like the bigger shell, because like I feel like I had a couple friends that had done that, but I always killed them.
One of the hermit crab to make the Pepsi can its shell.
Oh, that's sad.
Isn't that like
that would be global warming? But they didn't even talk about that in this episode.
No, that would just once again just be regular pollution.
Should have said pollution.
So yeah, they hang out and they do that. All the normal characters are there. For Claire's happy. Janet wasn't there.
No, Janet.
Janet was dead or gone.
She's in space.
They shot her back to Pluto. Play with all your shit. They hung out and then they discovered a dying coral reef, or dead basically, and then what they did was they then destroyed it more. So, sorry, before I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, they all kind of did pairs, and if I can remember the pairs correctly, there was like a...
I wrote them down, so let me test your memory.
Okay, well, I know I forgot the first one, but the second one...
Hermit crab.
Oh, the hermit crab and the thing on top. What?
Sea anemone.
The anemone. And then it was the shrimp and the goby.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. And then it was the shark and the suckerfish.
Is it remora?
Remora.
And then it was the copper treasure chest and the dead reef.
Yeah, it really had killed the algae or something with the copper and.
Yeah. So I mean, clearly they were obviously like talking about partnerships. They were working on how the partnership worked, and then they were using Wanda as the way to like learn she was the lesson of the week, like learning how like working with people is better.
Yeah,
because she was so like she was a little too adamant about working alone.
Wow, I don't know. I
mean, you can be better. You can be like, I'm better off by myself, and then like 5 minutes into this, she was like getting attacked by like
A shark?
fucking like a shark,
Yeah.
and she'd be like, "No, I can do this by myself." But it's like, you're gonna get eaten by a shark, bitch.
She needed that pistol shrimp's hole.
Isn't a pistol shrimp the one that can like punch like a sonic boom fast? Is that the pistol shrimp?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like a.
They did not talk about
they
that
can-
fact.
I think it's a pistol shrimp that they can do a thing where they punch. Like you can like a pistol shrimp can legitimately like hurt you.
I don't know. I still think that the pistol shrimp look just like what I think a crawfish looks like. Oh, whoa.
What?
They're known as a snapping shrimp.
Pistol shrimp?
They're one of the loudest animals in the ocean.
See?
They have powerful claws that can shoot bubbles.
Yeah, and the bubble's like atomic or something crazy.
It's like a big fart or something.
Well, it's like it like knocks things out and stuff.
Their shot is louder than a gun
Yeah.
and generates massive amounts of heat.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
There's a dumb movie on Netflix. I think it's like it might be a Will Smith movie. There's some movie that when Netflix started doing like original movies, it was like people would pay or like get a procedure where they would like unlock a mutant power and it was always based on like an animal. So people didn't know what
so
it was.
It's like Animorphs?
Yeah, but they like wouldn't change. They like I don't think their bodies would change or anything. They'd just be people. But like it would be like they have like, oh, my skin's tough like a rhinoceros, or like I'm strong like a chimpanzee, and like the main character guy, maybe not Will Smith. I can't remember now. Maybe I'm thinking of that stupid orc movie, Bright.
Yeah.
But maybe it's Jamie Foxx. It might be Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
But one of the main characters, his animal power was like the pistol shrimp one, and he like could make like he would like make a nuclear bomb. Like his body was like a nuclear bomb because like the pistol shrimp could like do such force in such little areas.
See, that's like a fun fact. I will carry that pistol shrimp fact with me
Yeah.
in the future.
So that's a cool little one. I'll try to
That's
look
fun.
up what movie that is. But Joe, what do you think?
I think I like the sharks.
With the hair?
Sharks with the hair.
The sharks are I love that actually of all of the animals. When the kids transform into the animals, they retain their like hair. Ralphie still has his hat. So you can still tell which one is which, because that's how they like essentially tell the kids apart. Other than, like, yeah, sure, they're multiracial, but it's mostly like this one has this haircut, this one has this haircut, this one's got a hat, this one's got glasses.
But if you had to power rank this versus the last episode we watched, which would be better?
This one had more interesting stuff, while the other one was more thrilling. By just like being in space and being on the different planets and flying from planet to planet, that's more exciting. But this one, just like giving the different examples of like, hey, this animal works with this animal, and like this, like when you're stuck to a shark and you're sucking off the
What?
Keep going.
when you're stuck on a shark and you're sucking off bugs, that's Remora.
That's sharks with some hair.
Yeah, I think this was more. I think adult me was more into this one, but I think child me would be more into just like, let's float around space and wonder what it's like to be on Saturn.
I don't know. I didn't like Janet, so this one didn't have Janet.
That's true. That was very off-putting. But like Wanda was kind of annoying in this one in very similar ways.
I wonder if they have like an annoying kid in every single one.
Yeah.
Because I remember Arnold as the most annoying one. He wasn't super annoying in either of these.
Yeah, he wasn't. Because he's usually the one that's like, they're all doing the cool stuff on the field trip, and he's like,
doesn't
I don't
wa-
want to do that.
I don't like a field trip.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? Everybody needs to be Arnold sometimes. Can all feel that way. I thought it was cute. I like the way that they like you were saying, they kind of threw in the facts, but it wasn't as like the last episode. It was like, hey, did you know that there's this many Earths? And one son and this. It was like sort of telling you. This definitely showed.
Yeah, more show in this one, which is cool.
I disagree. I thought the sharks with the hair was really off-putting, but like as a child, I'd probably love that shit.
You would have hated Street Sharks.
I never really watched it.
We haven't watched it yet.
Didn't that go in the final?
Yeah, they're like muscly and shit too.
The Street Sharks made it wildly far in April Madness.
Hey, man. I guess we should keep it for next year or something like that,
Yeah.
because we could be like Jimmy and like post up.
Back to the streets.
Yeah, it was cute.
The voices were weird, right? Were they not?
I know Arnold's voice actor was different,
Oh.
and I think Tom's voice actor was different.
One of them-
Tim's voice actor was different.
Is Arnold the one that's in these later seasons played by Danny Tamborelli?
I couldn't tell you that one. I had read that, and it was on a thing that I do not. I no longer have that window open
Oh.
because I'm currently trying to figure out the Pistol Shrimp movie on Netflix.
Yes. And Arnold in seasons 2 through 4 was played by Danny Tamborelli, who is young Pete of Pete and Pete.
Oh, with the lady on his arm.
Yep, Petunia.
That's interesting. I feel like if I rewatched it and like thought hard enough, I could hear it, but I didn't today.
Also, the voice actress, this is a deep inside joke, but the voice actress for Keisha is named Erica Luttrell. Erica Luttrell. Yep. I got just the amount of lulls that I thought it would.
What does that even mean?
It's just like almost a person that Josh and I know.
Erica Luttrell.
I understand. There's no possible way that's a real joke for anybody besides me or you.
Yep. That's it.
That took me because I also had to remember that I knew someone with a similar name. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I'm following you.
Mhm.
I thought the only thing I didn't like about this episode was how Miss Frizzle was connecting this to having like a pirate in her family, and like I felt like the whole pirate subplot was unnecessary.
Yeah, I didn't even
Like,
clock that. I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, why do we give a crap and all of that? But I really did like the symbiotic relationships they were showing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you figure out the movie, Josh?
Oh, I almost did.
I did not realize it was going to take you this hard to like Google like Pistol Shrimp, Netflix.
number one, it was Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
But it was also Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And maybe that's all the people that we might know off the top of our heads. It was called Project Power. Wow, it's no way is it that new. It's 2020? I thought it was like 2011.
Wait, they started making Netflix movies in 2011?
I mean, there's Netflix originals in like 2016 or something like that. But I thought it was more than 4 or 5 years older.
Yeah.
That, like, you know.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be post-pandemic.
Project Power is when a pill that gives its users unpredictable superpowers for 5 minutes hits the streets of New Orleans. A teenage dealer and a local cop must team with an ex-soldier to take down the group responsible for its creation.
What?
And
So it's not only you get these powers, but there's also like a teenager fighting the drug dealer?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. The catch, you don't know. So the catch is you don't know what will happen until you take it. While some develop bulletproof skin, invisibility, and super strength, others exhibit a deadlier reaction. But when the pill escalates crime within the city to dangerous levels, a local cop, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, teams with a teenage dealer, Dominique Fishback. I don't know who that is. And a former soldier fueled by a secret vendetta, who's Jamie Foxx, to fight power with power and risk taking the pill in order to track down and stop the group responsible for creating it.
So in order to like fight the drugs, you're going to take the drugs.
Yeah. And it's a Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's got a 6 out of 10 rating on
Which is
IMDb.
pretty high.
A 51 Metascore, which is not very high.
Oh.
And yeah, it came out in 2020 apparently, but pretty sure Jamie Foxx's character is like he's like if he becomes like a nuclear reactor because he got pistol shrimp power.
I have a lot of questions about that, but that seems like a different pod. But I'm glad that I now know that it exists.
I just want everyone to know that
Yeah.
that movie exists, and if you haven't seen it, if you got an hour and 53 minutes,
I wrote it down.
take some drugs and watch it. It's probably not that bad, actually. It's not great, but it's not going to be that bad. It's worth 1 hour and 53 minutes. I might watch it tomorrow. What Joe doing more name jokes, or what are we doing?
No, I was perusing the Wikipedia here for some more facts. Not a whole lot going on. There's a Nintendo DS game from 2011.
Ooh. Does anybody have a DS I could borrow?
I probably got one in there.
Really? I would love to play that game if anyone has it.
What game? The Magic School Bus game?
Yeah,
Huh.
I'd play it.
A
I
lot
need
of
your help, though.
a lot of notable guest stars.
Yeah, I saw one was Dolly Parton in one
Yeah.
of the Christmas specials.
Dolly Parton, Winona Judd, Dan Marino, Alex Trebek,
Oh.
Jessica Walter, among others.
Cool.
Any other fun facts?
Nope.
Well,
Yeah, solid show. I mean, I don't know that there's much to review. It's pretty much what I thought it was.
Yeah.
From what I remember from childhood / like, watching some later in school and like high school or whatever, or even I feel like there's a period where I discovered that this was on Netflix and watched a few episodes and was just like, that's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. If you got smaller children or whatever, it is probably a good, healthy, nice little thing to watch. Or if you're just Claire and it's Tuesday afternoon.
it sounds lovely.
Yeah, I know. So I think good fun overall. My only demerits I think I like the first episode a little bit more, even though Janet was there.
Ugh.
And it's not. It's a cartoon. I never expected it to, but like, not much of a finale, obviously.
Yeah.
No ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
Like the first one, I think that's why they had like, you may not like Janet, but that's probably why she technically was there in the first episode, because they needed someone to like introduce what the fuck was going on. Like, wait, there's a magic fucking school bus kind of thing.
Yeah. To
Whereas,
be an
like,
outsider.
When we read the thing, they said like the school bus like first trip or whatever, but clearly it was like, I think it was like Arnold or somebody else was like, hey, Miss Frizzle, fucking like, let's go on a real like thing. Like the other kids had clearly done insane shit with this lady. Like they know the bus can do stuff.
I can't believe you guys didn't have as big of a connection to the books that I did.
I had zero connection
No,
to the
yeah.
books. Yeah.
I think I have some in my basement. I'll bring you one over.
I would think I was just finding Waldo. I don't think I was looking.
I do love Where's Waldo, but there's a couple that I still have never found.
Like on the page.
Yeah, it still bugs me to this
Do
day.
you know like the best part about Where's Waldo is once you find him, you can go to the back and then there's like a full big checklist for every single map that you can find a bunch of other shit. It's awesome.
I feel like I knew there was like a alt Waldo too that you could look for. Like it's not Waldo, but it's like an evil Waldo or I don't know.
Waldo.
I don't remember.
I think there is an evil Waldo or like a different Waldo.
I think it's Oddlaw. I think it's Waldo spelled backwards.
That
Backwards,
would make
just
sense.
like Oprah and Hasbro.
But like on every page, like every map, like the beach scene or whatever, it's like find the monkey who's like pulling down like the guy's pants, like and it's like there's like 100 of them in every single like thing to find. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so next time I come, I'm gonna find a Where's Waldo book and Maze, Connect the Dots. Done.
I do need a Where's Waldo book eventually for a thing.
Oh, well,
Good.
that's ominous.
Well, no one listening cares about it. So. But
Maybe
I do need a Where's Waldo book in my possession in the next couple months. How do we do?
I didn't do great. The kids didn't take over the bus. Liz did.
Yep.
There was teamwork. This was all about partners.
Yeah, it was definitely teamwork.
Got that point. Now you're gonna be annoying, I should say, and not give me global warming for the bleached
Bleach.
coral reef.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I believe that is akin to global warming.
You said they were gonna like bring up global warming, and what they said was Redbeard's copper treasure chest polluted and hurt this reef.
Mhm.
So the issue of global warming never came up.
Okay, it never came up.
Yeah, I was ready when I knew it was gonna be a coral reef thing. I was like, okay, well, pretty easy like global warming thing here. And then when they went direct from like pollution to its direct effect on the reef, I was like, okay, well that's pollution. That's different.
All right, well,
Pollution causes
pollution
global warming
isn't the
also,
same
but, like,
thing. And Miss Frizzle's dress was red
Yeah.
this time. I was very wrong on that. I said blue. So I get 1 point, but that's better than no points.
yeah, that was
Right.
weird. I thought she pretty much stuck to purple.
She's different every episode.
Yeah, she was.
And her main dress is yellow,
Oh man.
like
She
at school.
That's
It
true.
matches the school bus.
I thought it was purple.
I need to get you some Magic School Bus books
I never put her in a color box.
because you didn't even read the books.
That's damn right. And my first one was Miss Frizzle shoots a laser. That didn't happen. I don't think there was a single laser. Trying to find
Man,
one.
there was some cool stuff, but you're right. I don't think any
There's
lasers.
no lasers. Hey, Ralphie eats.
He did.
Mhm.
He ate some.
He's eating those bugs
Was
off
it?
the shark's belly.
Yeah,
Bug? Were they bugs? Water bugs?
It was some sort of
crustacean-y thing.
yeah.
But
It
he
was, again, symbiotic relationship.
good. Hey, and I respect that. And thank you, Ralphie. Dinosaurs?
No,
Aren't sharks just the dinosaurs of the sea?
but there are sharks in there.
yeah. But no, that's not true.
Hey, whatever.
Sharks aren't dinosaurs.
Coral Reef has been around as long as dinosaurs.
Not a dinosaur. And then my fourth one was that the bus needs fixing. Bus was fine.
Bus cruise.
The bus like made 5 transformations. This bus was crazy today.
Yeah, it was like bus to boat to stingray to, I don't know, it just kept changing. It was great.
To deeper boat. I don't know. But 1 point. I'll take it.
All right, Joe is about to wipe the floor with points, I bet.
I had Ralphie eats a sandwich, and so no, I don't think the bugs count as a sandwich. Liz saves the day.
I think so.
I would say so. She was pretty much in charge of like the field trip this time around.
Literally, Miss Frizzle was like, "Liz, help with this."
Mhm.
She saved the day.
Liz did the time travel thing that brought back the life to the coral reef.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as every single creature in the coral reef, Liz saved their day.
There we go.
Miss Frizzle says something that rhymes, and she said
Definitely did.
something about like when two creatures meet, it's better to not compete or something like that. It was a little more elegant, but it rhymed.
It was really fun, and I got very excited when I heard it. So, point for Joe.
And then one of the kids does something that would normally kill them. That's something I struggle with because they were doing they were transforming into animals.
That would kill you.
Well,
But not if you're
But-
in the movie Project Power.
Yeah.
that's probably fair. But
They're transforming into animals and doing animal things. And then even when they were doing those animal things, they weren't doing dangerous things.
Okay, not that I want you to get more points, because I don't.
Mm.
They were putting themselves at risk. Like, they were like a hermit crab, and then like the sharks and fish were coming by, and they had to like learn how to use the sea anemones.
Yeah, but that's
I think there was mostly them just learning how normal life works in the ocean. I don't think they were ever really in danger. The
It
most
definitely
danger
wasn't like nobody like took off their helmet on Pluto.
The
that's
most-
yeah, that's
the
what I was
most
looking for.
the most danger they were in was when the reef collapsed on one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and that happened. So, but
But they swam right out.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, what I was really looking for is like when Arnold takes off his helmet in the first episode, it's just like,
And
oh, he had a cold. It's like, no, that would kill him.
Yeah, that should have killed him.
So not a point for that, but
Yeah.
2 points.
But
Pretty
2.
good.
That's a good start to the season.
You're winning. You could get that belt.
You're officially number 1 contender for my belt.
Yeah, now that I know that there's a belt involved.
Really good.
Maybe a cobblestone belt.
Not a cobblestone belt.
I think it'd be fun.
It's just made from different cobblestones.
We'll like all go
weighs
collect.
like 50 pounds.
Oh gosh. Yep. If anybody wants that, you know what they could do? They could get in touch with us, and they could do that on the Instagram. They could email us at fandlpodcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
They could find us on the Spotify and maybe leave a comment. I don't know. I meant to look up comments on Spotify. I will do that before next week.
What do you mean look up comments? on
You
Spotify?
said that somebody had like made a comment.
Yeah, people can make comments on
Dude, new to me.
I see him.
Do they include a name though? Is it going to become really obvious when Claire starts like commenting
I mean,
on everything?
if your Spotify username is like Claire, then yeah, I will know.
I'm pretty sure it's Claire.
And I'm pretty sure, and pretty sure I also like see your profile picture. So if your profile picture on Spotify is you, Claire, and you're just commenting on our podcast,
I'll change it to a picture of Joe.
you need to create a new Spotify account.
I
and
think
just
I
go.
I might need to.
Yeah. Yes, but you can send us show suggestions, F&L podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, on the Instagram. Those are the ones we have, and check. Sure, there's others. I think we have Facebook, but like, let's be honest, that place sucks. So I'm not checking it. Jimmy
Wow.
might still. Jimmy seems like a Facebook guy.
Jimmy is like, again, he knows a lot of random shit, man. Like you don't even know he's gonna know it, and he makes up a whole game about a game.
Yep.
That's what they say about Jimmy.
That's what they say about Jimmy. That guy makes games about games. So thank you for listening. I believe we'll see you next week. Goodbye.